Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek of I am Penge and welcome to Mortal Glory, a game where we are going to build up a team of gladiators to fight other teams of gladiators, because that's how gladiatoring works, I suppose. It's turn-based, which is lovely. I do like a nice turn-based game, and it is set in a fantasy world, so it's not set in Roman times. They're not like Roman gladiators. It's in a fantasy world all of its very own, so as well as the obvious gladiator ways of fighting, like punching and stabbing and chopping and all that kind of stuff, there could also be magical stuff, which does add an extra thing for us to think about. Also, it is a roguelike, so we take part in rounds of 3 fights. If we win 2 fights, then we go through to the next round. If not, if we lose 2 fights in that round, then that's it. Game over, all done. We do not continue. Our little gladiator troop is all disbanded and we have to start all over again. We did get given a key to this by the devs, which is very, very kind of you. So thank you very much, devs. That's splendid. And as always, there's a link to the Steam store page in the video description below if you want to go and check this out and wishlist it and all that kind of stuff. So without any further ado, let's see if we can feel the power of the gladiators. Okay, setting up our new game, we'll play on normal difficulty. I think that's the best way to get the Mortal Glory experience. I think we play it on relaxed. It says, still challenging, but more forgiving. And it's a game about gladiators, so I think we need to play it on normal difficulty. So prepare for adversity, as victory will not come easy. Okay, sounds great. And team name, I mean, the random button does come up with some very, very odd team names. There's some really weird things in there. But we will have Champions of the Cupboard, because that sounds all sorts of exciting and grandiose and wonderful. So okay, we are ready to begin. Okay, there's a slightly creepy looking goblin person with all sorts of bling. Hello, blingy goblin face. Hey there, I hear you're looking for a team to manage. I'll be your sponsor, and that means I expect you to win. Oh dear. Okay, right, I think you might be backing the wrong horse, but okay. Simple enough, right? Funding all these losing teams is starting to get unprofitable, so I'm counting on you. You don't expect to count very high. Anyway, here's some gold to get you started. Use it wisely. 300 gold received. Oh, that's quite nice, though. Thank you very much, blingy goblin face. Okay, so here we go. Now, this is our squad down here. We can have up to 4 gladiators in our team at any one point, and you'll notice that we don't have anybody. So the champions of the cupboard are not particularly ready for battle right now. So we need to go and recruit some people. So we have obviously this 300 gold. We can go and recruit some people. There is also a shop. So we might have a little bit of consideration as to whether we recruit a number of people and just send them out there without weapons and armor and all that kind of stuff, or if we actually get one person and properly tool them up with a lot of stuff from the shop. Let's have a look and go to recruit and just see who we've got available. So we can choose from these 8 people here. Obviously, these 2 at the bottom are no-goes because we can't afford them. They're too expensive. So 318, 591, we can't have those. Also, there is a rule here. We cannot have 2 of the same race in a team. So we couldn't say choose you and you of this sort of green kind of wood elf person, I would guess. So let's have a look. Now, of course, if we go for one of these, if we go for this sort of devilly looking person here or this wolf person here, then we're not going to be able to get anybody else. Or actually, we could. We could get this wolf person here and this person here. We could get those 2, and that would make up, that would be perfect. That would be 300 monies, exactly, absolutely on the nose. Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. So let's have a little look at a person. Let's pick you then. This little person here. So Lemmy the Gnome. Oh, Lemmy the Gnome. That's wonderful. So people have a lot of stats. So what we need to look at here, this is hit points. He's only got 4 hit points. That is not very much. And he also has 20 magic. So green is hit points, 20 is magic. This is armor. This is vitality. This is wisdom. This is agility. And this is strength. And they do the general classic sort of thing. So strength is how hard you hit. Agility gives this person, he's got a lot of action points. So when you're actually doing the battling in the arena, he can move 4 times. That's quite good. He's got some wisdom, so he's got himself some magical defenses. He's not got a lot of this though. He's not very enduring, so he only has 4 hit points, and he's only got 1 armor. So he can only block a little bit of damage. He can block 1 bit of physical damage, and the rest of it he will take. He does have 2 skills. He has versatile shock, which quickly shocks an enemy, and applies a fleeting strength buff to himself. I think he needs it, so he can shock somebody with his magic. And he's got a debilitating bolt. Launch a bolt of dark magic at an enemy to debilitate movement. Requires an unblocked horizontal or vertical path to target. Applies the exhausted debuff. And that reduces the enemy's maximum action points to 1. So they can only have 1 action per turn. So they can only move or attack once, which is good. And they can't dodge either. So that's quite good. His skills are pretty good, but his stats are really quite terrible. I mean, hit points of 4, a gust of wind will kill him. So that's possibly not great. I am intrigued by you. I'm intrigued by you, wolf person. Clifford the werewolf. I wasn't expecting the werewolf to be called Clifford. You've only got 16 hit points, though. 16 hit points, 16 magic. However, you're very strong. So if you hit, you're going to hit very, very hard. And you've got quite a lot of armour. But yeah, your vitality is relatively low. So Clifford the werewolf, what are you? Adriana the vampire. Now we're talking. Okay, right. 24 hit points, 36 magic. What do you do? Life drain and blazing swing. That sounds very good indeed. And you're sturdy. So you've got an extra bit of armour, but you've got a bit less dodge chance because you're quite sturdy. I'm liking the sound of you, but then I don't think we can afford anybody else. Okay, so Elwyn the Dryad is very, very weak, but she does have quite a bit of magic and quite a bit of hit points. And then 130 there. Ilithia the Dryad, I think is just better. I think Ilithia the Dryad overall is better. So we might want to get you in. So what are your skills, Ilithia? So you've got 48 hit points, 36 magic. That's good. Extend Spirit doubles all effects on the target. Oh, so if there is a target with effects, that makes them better. Okay. And a Zealot Bolt. Launch a bolt of zealous energy at an enemy. Restores 5 hit points. Oh, okay. That's quite good then. So we get 5 hit points back and they take some damage. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we take a vampire and a dryad. Let's take those. Let's just check you. So you're Impuster. You're a fiendling. You're like a little sort of demon. Yeah, you're quite good as well, though. But we can't afford anybody else, really, if we have you. That is it. And I'm a bit disappointed with Clifford the werewolf. I'm a little bit disappointed that he's just not as good as I was hoping. But he hits very hard. That's the thing. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't think we can have Clifford with anybody else, though. So we might have to come back and get Clifford later on. I think let's get Ilithia the Dryad. And then, can we do that? 267, 297. Yeah, okay, right. So we can get Ilithia and we can get you. We can get Adriana. And that'll be it. We'll have our 2 people. And then we'll come back and get some more people later on when we get paid and stuff. So, okay, so we'll take Adriana the Vampire. And we'll take Ilithia the Dryad. Okay, right, so they are now on our roster. The shop is like this. So we can buy different, there's rings, it gives you an extra critical chance. There's a sword, which gives extra physical damage and critical chances. These things down here lets spellcasters learn spells. They can actually cast them at people. But of course, we've only got 3 gold left. So we can't really do anything with that. We've got no chance of buying any of these things. Not even the stuff that's on sale. We can't even pick up a bargain. So poor are we. Oh, there's a rename option. Oh, that's wonderful. So we don't have to call them Adriana and whatever she's called, Ilithia. We can rename them to whatever we like. This is wonderful news because this game is about gladiators. And of course, it's obviously people gladiator fighting, but I don't think we can mention the word gladiators without referring to the excellent Saturday night TV series of Gladiators. You know, where they had the people in the tight sort of spandexy leotard things, and they go around and do lots of challenges. They'd have the gladiators and the contenders, and then everyone would do things like the pyramid and gauntlet and hang tough and all that kind of stuff. I mean, okay, it was a little while ago. It was on in the UK quite some time ago, and I think it was American as well. I think it stemmed from American gladiators. So yeah, I don't think we can not mention the wonderful TV series of Gladiators with all of its different gladiator people. There were loads of them. Well, there was loads of gladiators. There was like, you know, Cobra and Scorpio and all that kind of stuff. So I think let in honour of Gladiators, the excellent Gladiators, let us rename our characters. So Ilithia is probably a very good Dryad name, but no, let's call you. You can be Lightning, because Lightning was a gladiator. So you can be Lightning. Oh, splendid. Okay, right. And Adriana. Oh, I know who you're going to be. Adriana no more. You're going to be Jet, because Jet was fabulous. There we go. Right. So there we go. So we've got Jet and Lightning from Gladiators. Oh, that's very good indeed. I'm very happy that we can rename the people. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with Gladiators, if you're too young to remember or whatever, then just Google Gladiator TV show or whatever. You'll absolutely find it out. But yeah, it was huge in the UK. It was a very big deal. But there we go. Right. So Jet and Lightning, that's much better. They are ready to go. So here we go. We go to the fight lobby, and here we go. So we can see we're in this sort of, I don't know what that is, like a wooden shield round. And there's 3 fights in the wooden shield round. We do all 3 fights. And then if we get 2 wins or more, we then progress to the next level up. If we don't, we are booted out. Roguelike means it's all over and that's it. There is an emperor. He's kind of like a kind of devilly looking kind of person. He does sometimes have demands. He doesn't have any for now, and there are no desires either. So we don't need to worry about that right now. Our opponent is the Titans of Decadence. Titans, notice the name, Titans of Decadence, and their one member is a gnome. Okay, called Sippy. Okay, was that not the name of the gnome that we just saw? Oh no, that's definitely not him. He's got 24 hit points. I think we can take you. I mean, it's quite good we've got 2 people. We've got 2 people against just him on his own. I don't think he's got any items or anything. I don't think he's carrying anything with him. I think they are shown on here somewhere. So, yeah, I think we're okay. So here we go. Let's go and do a fight. And we'll see how this actually pans out. So the Titans of Decadence with a gnome. Let's have a little go, shall we? Let's have a fight. So this is what it actually looks like. The champions of the cupboard versus the Titans of Decadence. These little people. So if we've got the initiative, and here we go. Right, there's no rush. There's no timer or anything. It's all very lovely. So here's our people. There is our enemy. There's the Emperor, just looking very sinister, sat on his fancy pants throne. And here is the arena. So this is what we've got. We've got to work with this. There's obviously natural obstacles. There's these things here so we can get into some cover or whatever. And we've got 2 action points. So currently, at the moment, it's Jet's turn and she can make 2 moves. So she can move twice. If he was over here, if our enemy was here, we could move an attack or whatever. I think if you do an attack or use one of your abilities, that's it. I think your turn ends there. So, and we've got, I didn't notice that before, we've got ourselves 20 turns to complete this fight. I think we might be okay with that one. I think we'll do this. I think we'll muddle through. So we use these here. We use these things here to move about. It's very, very straightforward. So let's move Jet over here onto the sort of the right-hand side of this pillar. So we can just go, there you go, there you go. Good job, Jet. Right, now you get to go. I bet you'll move quite far because he's a little nimble person, isn't he? Okay, fine. So now it's coming over to Lightning's turn. So we'll bring Lightning up like that. And now it's your turn. Right, did you have a thing that you could throw in a line? I can't remember. Blazing Swing. Strike at an enemy with a Blazing Fury. That sets him on fire. But I think that's going to be adjacent, isn't it? Yeah, we can't do anything about that. Let's try and move toward him. Let's move toward the little gnomey person. Right. He's used Zap on Lightning, which has a certain level of irony. And Lightning takes no magic damage. 1 was blocked. It's just called Lightning. You can't kill it with lightning. That doesn't work. Okay. Can we launch a bolt of energy at you? No, because we're sadly out of range. Okay. Right. Bring you up there. You can go here, and now we can use Blazing Swing on you. So we'll hit you. Right, we get first blood, because we are the first to have caused any damage at all. So we've caused him some damage, and also now he is on fire. So for 1 turn, he's on fire. He's going to take 5 damage. That's pretty good. And yeah, it's down to 13 out of 24. We used up some of our magic to use that little attack thing. And I think he attacked us, but I think we blocked it. Yeah, Jet takes no damage. 3 was blocked. Yet he caused 5 piercing damage. 3 was blocked and we took no damage. I won't pretend to understand that, but we took no damage. Hooray! Can we do the Zealot Bolt yet? Yeah, okay, right. So chuck a bolt at him. He's looking really bad. He's on 5 out of 24. I mean, could we just wallop him with her? We could just do a direct attack, I think. We'll just wallop him. And he is down. And we have won. Okay, that was very easy. I feel a little bit mean to poor Sippy. That was a little bit of a sort of foregone conclusion. But we get 36 monies. Jet gets some agility. And Lightning gets some armour, which is very, very good indeed. So yeah, if they're awake at the end of the battle, they do get a little skill gain. We also get to choose an exciting treasure. So click on here. Oh, we get a person. Oh, this is very exciting. So we can get ourselves the Whisperer. Okay, what do? You have quite a lot of hit points, quite a lot of magic. What's your thing? What's your thing about Chaos Curse? Applies a random debuff on an enemy unit, does not consume a turn. So you can just curse somebody, but other than that, you're not very good. You're not very good at hitting or anything like that. Okay, you look a bit scary. Mara the Fiendling. Just pure going and hitting people. There's no magic. 23 hit points. A dirty stab. Ugh, that sounds unpleasant. So stab someone with a dirty blade, applies a random debuff on the target, or an invigorating blow. Strike at an enemy to invigorate yourself, restores 20 magic points. Okay, she doesn't have any magic points. Or we can pick Threes the Lizard, who, upon looking at him, you'd think he'd have loads of hit points, but he doesn't. He's not got very much vitality. And you've got one skill, a Berserker Swing. Savage blow to an enemy, lose hit points equal to 33% of damage dealt. I think I might go for you. Go for Mara the Fiendling, because she can hit quite hard by the look of it. Physical damage is 10, and she's got 23 hit points. So that's pretty good. All of our people have very terrible hit points. All of our people have got relatively low vitality. And I know you're okay. I know you haven't. Lightning's got loads. Apologies. I've done you a misdeed there, Lightning. Yeah, you have, though. That's a bit of a shame. Never mind. Right, fine. I think we'll pick you. I think we'll pick Mara the Fiendling. Do we just click on you? So we'll get a new member of the team. You can join us. And now there's a bit of a pattern. There's a little bit of a pattern here that this game follows. So you do a fight, and then if you win, you get your rewards. And if you lose, you still get some money if you lose. You don't get as much money. So you do your fighting. Then you come out of that, and there is a random event. And then you go back into the town where you can recruit people, and you can go to the shop and spend your money and what have you. And then that kind of just loops around again. So you do your next level of fight, and then you come back out of it, you do your random event, and you go shopping again, and it just repeats. So what's this? This is our first random event. A competition is being held at a nearby lake. Items of varying rarity have been thrown at the bottom of the lake, and those who find them can keep them. The catch is that the lake is mildly poisonous. This sounds like an idiotic thing to do, and I'm entirely convinced that if we did jump in and made all of our people injured, then we would not get anything. A 60% chance for a positive outcome, but we do injure our people. Yeah, that's not going to be good. So people can take injuries. If they go down in a fight, they don't immediately die. They don't just go bleh and die. They get an injury sort of counter, and then the more injuries they acquire, if they get to 10, they are then dead. So yeah, they can drop down in a match and then come back next time, but then they come back a bit hurt, a bit bludgeoned and bruised. We're not going to do this. This is just very, very silly indeed. That's a very creepy sort of drawing there. That's like a sort of Victorian age sort of storybook drawing. That's a little bit weird. We'll walk away from that. Such events are not worth the trouble. Indeed, that would be a foolish thing for us to do. So we've got 39 monies. We probably can't recruit anybody. Can we go to the shop? What's on sale? Oh, okay. Shadow March is on sale for 168 monies. That's a shame. Or a mantle is on sale for 67 monies that we can't afford. I think let's just go and do our next fight. We've got 3 of us now. Oh no, hang on, you can't be called Mara. No, you can't be called Mara because that's not a gladiator name. Hang on a minute, let's give you a new name. You shall be Scorpio, who was another one of the gladiators. Obviously, I'm going on the UK gladiators. I never saw the USA one. So Jet, Lightning and Scorpio were UK gladiators. Right, so let's go and have a little fight then. So our next opponents, and that's a little bit creepy because they look very, very familiar, are the Lunatics of Eradication. Okay, fine, right, so we've got to fight them. So we've got Selena the Vampire and Lilac the Dryad. She's got a heck of a lot of hit points as Lilac. And Selena also could be quite troublesome. And they're kitted out. She's got a club and a jacket. And she's got a jacket. As we don't have any of that. But we do have 3 people. Okay, fine. Let's see how we get on. Champions of the cupboard. There's a few more people now. Look, a few more of these weird, creepy people. Who's going to go first? They're going to go first. But it doesn't really make too much difference. Okay, right. So you come down. And now it's our turn. So who have we got first? So it's Jet first. Okay, right. So are we prepared? We want to head out this way. So let's go. There's not much cover. There's not a lot of cover here, is there? Let's move her up this way. And then it's your turn up there. She only have 1 action point. Is that it? Oh yeah, Lilac the Druid has terrible agility. She can only move once. Oh, that's awful. Okay, right. We'll bring you up there. You've got 3 action points. Oh, yes, that's wonderful. Okay, right, you can run up here. Let's see what you're doing. Ah, right, you got first blood on us. You hurt us. That's all sorts of mean. We want to get up and into combat, really. You can only move 1 square. A Zealot Bolt requires us to be a bit nearer, doesn't it? That's unfortunate. But okay, we'll move in. Do we want to get up in your grill? We might want to get up in your grill. Let's run right up and just get right up and have a bit of a fight. Oh, right, okay. Now, they've used something which pushes us back. You can push people back like that, that's fine. You can push people into walls or objects or other people, and it causes lots of damage. Yeah, Scorpio is quite hurt. Scorpio is quite hurt from that attack. That was more than I was expecting. Okay, right. Run in, run back in, because you might as well, because you can't do anything else. Leave our person alone. Right, I think Scorpio dodged. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, right. Zealot Bolt. Oh, hang on. Come up to here. We will Zealot Bolt. Should we get rid of Selena? Just take Selena out because she's got least hit points. So yeah, we'll do that on you. So boom. So you've lost a bit of hit points. And now let's use a dirty stab on you. And you can go Bosch. Right, you're on fire, which is, not desirable for you. That's bad. Can we just whack her? Just take her down? Oh no, right, that didn't kill her, but she's very much hurt. She's really hurt. Scorpio is feeling forgetful. What does that mean? What does that mean? Why are you forgetful, Scorpio? Is that bad? Do I need to care about this? What's that there? Scorpio is unable to use their skills. Oh, you just don't hit them next time. It's fine. Right, you go to here, and then you use this arrow here. So when it's red, it means you can attack, when these arrows are red. So we'll do a jab on you. We're not causing much damage to Selena here, so we can't use a skill, so we might as well just go Bosch. Right, Selena is down. Selena is dead. She is on fire. She takes damage. She has fallen over a bit. Now we'll run up here and take out Dryad Face, and it should all be fine. Right, okay, we're just gonna wail on you. Right, Zealot Bolt, boom. We'll use an invigorating blow on you, boom. And we'll use a blazing swing on you, and you're on fire. And then we'll just wail on you. We'll just beat you up. It doesn't really seem fair, does it? There you go. And you've been burned to death. Okay, right. So we got 68 monies. Jet got vitality. That's very handy indeed. Lightning got wisdom. And Scorpio got some strength. That's quite good. So we can do some hitting damage. We need to get her a proper weapon. We need to get her a weapon. If she's going to be going in and hitting people, we need to make sure that she hits people really hard. Okay. And, we get some spells, do we? So, a potion of fire, a potion of acid, or rush. A potion of acid sounds quite good. That sounds like quite a good thing to have on board. Chuck acid at people. Okay, yeah, we'll have a bit of that, please. It's a terrifying skull. A midnight scare. In the middle of the night, you are woken up by a ghost of a passed-away gladiator. Eyes wide and lifeless, it just stares at you. What do you want, Spectre? The ghost points to creaking floorboard before disappearing. Realising what the ghost must have wanted to communicate, you remove the floorboard and find a small pouch of gold underneath. Thank you, mysterious long-dead gladiator. 100 gold? Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, right. Let's go here and see what we can do. Right, somebody needs to learn Potion of Acid. Okay, who's got the most magic? How about Lightning gets that then? So learn... Lightning. Right, okay. So give that to Lightning. So she can now do Potion of Acid. So a Potion of Acid enemy pisses 100% of enemy armour. 7 damage. It's just an instant 7 damage hit, is it? Okay, right. What's on sale in the shop? A ring, a great mace. That's tempting. Plus 13 physical damage. Give that to Scorpio. She's going to be an absolute beast. Yeah, let's buy one of those. And is it Dragon Drop? I assume it's Dragon Drop. Yeah, there we go. So Scorpio is now going to cause 24 damage if she goes up and wallops someone. That's very, very welcome indeed. Can we get anybody else anything? A ring does extra magic damage, wisdom, knockback chance. That's only 14. We'll buy a ring. We'll give that to Lightning, perhaps. And then I feel like Jet needs something. I feel like Jet's going to be feeling a little bit left out there, that she went to the shop and didn't get anything. What can we get for you, Jet? Now that's interesting. There's a falchion there. It's relatively expensive. It's 82 monies, but it gives an increase of 10 physical damage, gives some armour, gives a point of wisdom, but also you get Potion of Acid. So if we give that to Jet, that means that Jet can also lob potions of acid around the place. It will also give us some armour and some extra physical damage. I think that's good. I was kind of hoping there might have been a suit of armour around that we could get Scorpio, because Scorpio's a little bit kind of fragile. But we'll get this, and we'll give that to you, Jet. There you go. Right, all done. Nobody's injured. Let us go to the fight lobby. Next opponent, Spawns of Madness. Okay, Jacqueline the Vampire and Somber the Minotaur. Okay, right, let's see how we get on. I mean, we know we're through to the next round anyway. Even if we lose this, we are through to the next round. So who is going to go first? It's them, but that's not too bad. Fight! Gladiators, ready! Okay, right, let's see what we can do. You. So Jet. Yeah, come up this way. Yeah, you could start chucking. What's the range on that? Oh my goodness me, the range on acid potions is huge. Okay, that's quite good. He only moves one. Somba only moves one each time. That's very much in our favour. That is wonderful. Okay, let's bring you to here. We'll sort of move up this way. You're going to get first blood. Yeah, that's a shame. But never mind, never mind. Right, if we move to here, we can chuck a potion of acid on you. So that hurts you. That causes 7 damage absolutely directly without anything you can do about it. And we'll chuck another potion of acid on you. So that's caused you a bit more damage. And then you should be able to run in and then do, what do we want to do? A dirty stab. So we'll do that on you. Oh, and you've just died. There you go. Right, so you're down. Jacqueline is already down and out, which is wonderful. So we're going to take on Somba the Minotaur, who's probably going to come in. I was going to say, might well come in and cause some damage to Scorpio. Somba uses Bull Rush. Okay, so he just charged at her with horns and has hurt her. I think we'll be okay. I think we're fine. Go up here. Do a Zealot Bolt. That causes a nice chunk of damage. I don't want him to use those things again. Though. That's going to be quite bad. Okay, right. Go here. What can we do? A Blazing Swing. We'll do that. We'll set you on fire. Ouch. Right, Jet. I think Jet might be dead. Mortally wounded. The character is barely breathing. Jet, no! What have you done, Somba? You have made everybody very sad. Okay, we might just have to hit you. Right, you're on fire. And if we hit you, in fact, let's just chuck some acid at your face. Right, so you've gone down. Lightning gets +1 armor because she's the only one left standing. Oh my goodness me, his attacks were absolutely brutal. So we get 95 money, that's fine. I mean, I think Jet might be dead. Jet the Vampire might be dead. And Scorpio, I mean, yeah, they've got yellowy skulls. That's an orangey skull. Does that mean you're really badly hurt? Okay, well, let's see. Choose your reward. A glass dagger, magic damage and critical chance. A gladius, physical damage and dodge chance. Or a necklace, magic power and dodge chance. Physical damage might be quite useful. But yeah, everyone's got weapons, haven't they? Maybe a necklace. We'll take a necklace, please. A new tournament level is reached. Hurrah! And a challenger approaches. Why, hello there, sir. You come across 2 brawlers duking it out in the middle of the street and a plump goblin collecting bets. Come place your bets now. Will you bet on the reigning champion to win 130 of your bet, or the challenger to win 500% of your bet? Okay. Right, bet on the champion, 75% chance for a positive outcome. Bet on the challenger, 25%. Or just don't waste the money at all. I mean, we've got 121 money. We've got some equipment. Why don't we just have a 1 in 4 chance and just see if the challenger is going to win? Because if the challenger does win, we win back a heck of a lot of gold. Let's just go for it, shall we? Let's have a little go. Oh, and it didn't work. It's an even match until the champion lands a devastating blow and ends the match in an instant. Champions often are champions for a reason. Yeah, but they're not champions forever. They obviously must have taken somebody down at some point. They must have taken another champion down to become a champion themselves. Okay, never mind. We lost 100 gold. Okay, here we go. We can see that our units are injured. One of your units, and 2 of them in fact, are injured. Injured units start fights with 10% less HP for each injury counter. After each fight, all units heal 1 injury counter if they didn't receive new injuries. Any unit that reaches 10 injury counters will die permanently. So they're going to start weaker. 10% less hit points for each injury counter. So Jet is going to start with 60% less hit points because she's got 6 injury counters. Scorpio is going to start with 40% less. Yeah, this is going to be tricky all of a sudden, isn't it? Okay, so you're going to start with less things. How do we put that thing in? And what is a guild house? Is this just our little base? Is this just the champions of the cupboard base where we can just go and relax and stuff? Because our inventory's in here. Okay, so who do you want to give magic power to? I mean, you use yours quite a bit. But, yeah, does that cost magic power? No. So you've used that Zealot Bolt thing quite a few times. Yeah, we'll give that to... Oh, no, you've got a ring on that gives you magic damage and wisdom and all that kind of stuff. Okay, you have that, and you have that then. There we go. Because I don't think Scorpio causes any magic damage. So she doesn't need the ring. No, she just does physical damage. Okay, So they're quite badly hurt. We've only got 21 monies because we just blew it on a silly bet thing. So, okay, right. Well, let's go to the fight lobby and see what our next fight's going to be. Okay, right. We are up against the Lunatics of Torment. They are Anemone, the Dryad, that word there. Garub the Whisperer, and Menipe and Undine. Like a blue thing, like a fish person by the look of it. Got sort of fish gill ear type things. Okay, they do not have a lot of hit points. They've only got 16. You've got 60, my goodness me. And you've got 28. They don't look injured, however. The thing we have to notice now, though, is this. The Emperor demands special knockouts. Don't knock out enemy units with a normal melee strike. We've got to do special things to take these 3 people out. If not, the Emperor will get grumpy and I assume do bad things to us. I don't know what happens. And the Emperor desires collateral damage. Deal collision damage by knocking an enemy unit against another enemy unit. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if we have that ability, but we'll give it a go. And here, demands and desires apply only to you, not the enemy. So the enemy doesn't have to do any of these things, but we do. So collateral damage, that might be quite hard to do. We have to do special knockouts or else the Emperor is going to be cross. Okay, fine. Well, here we go. First round of the spiky metal shield cup thing. Let's have a little go and see how we get on. Gladiators ready! Okay, so who's going to go first? And it's us. Hurrah, we have the initiative. Right, Jet, who is really badly injured. Oh, this is going to go all sorts of bad. Right, you go there. Can we wait for them to come toward us? Because we could get some potions of acid underway because they've got a really long reach. So I think, is that skip turn? I don't really want to move any further than that. So yeah, that's skip turn. Okay, right. You can also do potions of acid. So you come over here. Hopefully nothing can get you down here. You've only got 14 hit points. Oh, dearie me. Okay, come round this way. So you go to there, and we'll just see what happens. Do not fire anything at us. Leave us alone. Right, okay. I think you can maybe go round. No, we want to keep you just there. I think we keep you just there. I think your turn can be just stay there. And then when someone comes in range, next time we'll lob some acid at them. So, okay, we'll do that. Can we reach anybody there? No. Okay, you stay still. Right, what are you going to do? You have done something. What? Wild lunge on Scorpio? Scorpio is knocked out. Right. This might go badly. This might go all sorts of wrong. Let's chuck some acid at you. So at least we could get one of them down. Yeah, this is not going to go well, is it? Okay, right, hang on. What's that going to do? Magic +5. Can we just blast that person out? Right, okay, right. We've evened the odds a little bit. I think maybe lightning is poisoned. Okay, lightning is quite badly damaged, and lightning is going to take 3 damage every turn for 5 turns? Oh my word. Okay, right. Vampire, you need to get up there and take out Go and kill them if you'd be so kind. Step over the bodies of all these people. Oh dear, Jet, that did not work at all. Lightning, no pressure, but you're the only one that's alive. Okay, what about a potion of acid on you? That's got to hurt you a bit. Oh my word! We were just absolutely annihilated. Oh, a critical hit. Oh, well, there you go. We can't really do much about that. 37 damage. Wow. We were annihilated. That was a whitewash. That was the Lunatics of Torment. Why aren't we starting as injured people? Okay, let's go to the town. What weird thing is going on? A peculiar statue. A peculiar statue stands in the middle of an empty market square. The statue seems somehow out of place, and you don't recall ever seeing it here before. It is then when you notice lightning slowly approaching the statue with a blank expression. Stop lightning or do not interfere. Well, this is 50-50, isn't it? This is who knows what's going to happen. We don't know. It might give her some amazing blessing. It might make her super strong. It might heal her up or whatever. Or if we let her go look at it, it might make her arms drop off or her head, I don't know, turn into the head of a donkey or something. So who knows? Let's gamble, shall we? Let's not interfere. Let's let lightning go and have a look at what the heck is going on. Lightning gazes deep into the statue before collapsing on the floor. Oh, marvellous. Oh, lightning makes a recovery, but seems somehow different. Okay, lightning had their stats randomised. Oh no, please tell me they're really good stats. Lightning, are you good now? You have no agility at all. So you've lost all your agility, but you're now a complete monster when you hit people. You cause a lot of damage. You're super strong. You've got lots of vitality. You do lack a little bit of armour. Can we buy some armour from the shop? Chainmail, +4 armour. Yeah, can we buy that for Lightning? I think Lightning might go around punching people now. That's what she's going to do. Jet and Scorpio are very nearly dead. If they took any more damage, they're going to be down. Can we recruit anybody else? No, we really cannot. There's some new people, though. The wizardy chap, Gerald the Wizard. I like some of the names. Abraham or Jinjin the Troll. Is that dragon? Oh, no, that's one of the lizards. Okay. Yeah, we can't afford any of those people. Okay, right. Let's go and do another fight. I suspect Jet and Scorpio might not make it out this fight. Also, Lightning hasn't got a weapon. Lightning lacks a weapon. Who's got the least hit points? Scorpio, the Fiendling. You've got the least hit points. How about we give Lightning your weapon? Given that Lightning is going to be hitting people quite hard, and she's got a bit of extra armour and vitality and all that kind of stuff, and an extra bit of dodge chance, let's make sure that Lightning at least can hit people very hard, because I think Scorpio might possibly die. And maybe Jet as well. It will be a tragic end. Gladiators will never be the same again. Okay, right, off to the lobby. Let's see who's going to beat us up next. Okay, our next opponent are the Nomads of Redemption. They've got a wolf, Herbert the Werewolf, who looks relatively weak. We might be okay with Herbert. Nefeli the Undying, also with not many hit points. And Chazzy doesn't have many hit points either. The Emperor desires chain knockouts, deliver 2 consecutive knockouts. I'll give it a go. It's a desire, not a demand. There's no demands, which is great. However, notice the slightly terrifying red skull just here. If we have another one of those, that's it. We would have lost 2 in this round and it is all over. So we need to win the last 2. And our people are very battered and bruised. They've got all these injury counter things and hardly any hit points. So really, a lot of the responsibility is going to fall on Lightning. But unfortunately, Lightning is now, the name isn't quite right anymore. Lightning is very, very slow. So Lightning is going to struggle to get anywhere. So, yeah, this could be very tricky. This could all be game over. Let's have a go, shall we? Let's just see what we can do. So, Champions of the Cupboard versus the Nomads of Redemption. Gladiators ready. Right, they've gone first. To let a beast like you participate. What an insult to this fine event. Oh, he doesn't like Herbert. Oh, can you just hit him with a bolt of lightning or something? Oh, you've just told him he's not very nice and then you've left him alone. Oh, I kind of thought you might do something about that, Mr. Emperor Face. But okay, we could. He did move quite far, didn't he? She can move up there. Can we chuck acid at you? Oh, not quite. We can't quite reach with the acid. Let's move over this way. You can come this way. I want people to be within range so we can chuck acid at them. Right, you are... Oh, you're really slow. Bump, that's your turn done. Oh, Lightning. It's not really appropriate anymore. You're going to come down here. How far do you move? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you got any long-range attack things, though? Oh, you've got a potion of poison. It's going to poison us. Okay. Come round this way. Go up like that, perhaps. Let's see what you do. Oh, you have potion of poison, does, somewhat predictably. Right, okay. You come this way. Chuck a thing at Herbert. Right, for a bit of extra damage as well. So we cause some more damage. And now it's Lightning's go to very carefully just plod around. I do not hold out much hope here. Oh, no. Okay, right. Whose go is it? It's Scorpio's go. Next turn, Scorpio is going to be dead because Scorpio is poisoned. So Scorpio might as well do something right now. A dirty stab. Let's stab an enemy with a dirty blade and we will debuff you, Chazzy. And we missed. Of course we missed. Well, obviously. You do a blazing swing on Herbert. Maybe we could take Herbert down. Herbert's gone. Okay, right. That's encouraging. Now, however, Jet has been utterly annihilated against the wall. It's up to Lightning. So can we chuck a poison, an acid potion thing at you? So that causes Chazzy a bit of damage. Down goes Jet. we've been smashed into a wall and we're struggling to get near you because you're really fast and we're really slow. We're very slow. Are we on fire? Oh no, that was just lightning's on fire. 5 piercing damage. Are we not on fire anymore? Right, a magic bolt. Can we do a magic bolt at you, Chazzy? Ow. Right, however, you are now in combat. We are not in combat with them anymore. Oh, this is just going to end. It's all going to be game over. I don't think we'll survive. Oh, reduces magic damage by 50. Maybe I should have noticed that. Let's chuck... Oh, it's the action points of 1. We could move here, but then we can't fight. We'll chuck that on you, and then maybe you'll come and get us. Right, we're feeling weak, and we are down. And that's it. Jet... Oh! Oh, dear. Oh, right. Skill gains. Jet died, Scorpio died. I don't know if that's a skill we've gained there, but okay. That didn't go as well as I thought it was going to go. Okay, and you know what? It's game over, isn't it? To the town, this is all irrelevant. Defeat! There is no shame, for the odds were stacked against you. Your day in the sun will come. And yeah, we unlocked nothing at all because it went really quite fabulously wrong. Well, there we go. That did not go entirely according to plan for the champions of the cupboard, did it? That went a little bit wrong. I mean, they gave it a very valiant effort. It was a noble showing, but yeah, they just didn't have the skills and the talent and everything else. And yeah, possibly there might have been a little bit of mismanagement on the battlefield, but I think we kind of did everything we could have done. It was the Minotaur guy, wasn't it? In the first match of the second round. That it just tore us apart. It just absolutely beat up our people somewhat rotten and caused all sorts of carnage. So Jed had, what was it, 8 damage counters on her, so she'd start with 80% less hit points. I mean, that's no good. That's no good at all. I mean, perhaps in hindsight, rather than spending all our money on shiny trinkets from the shop, maybe we should have got an extra person, maybe an extra actual gladiator in the team would have been useful. That would have been quite handy to have. You know, an extra person to soak up some damage or whatever. And yeah, we didn't really have a kind of tanky character. We didn't have a big, like, troll or a minotaur ourselves or whatever. So maybe that could have been quite handy. But do you know what? There you go. The game itself actually does say that, yeah, it's the odds are stacked against you, and it's very, very hard. So there we go. We didn't look out this time with it, but yeah, we gave it a very good shot. And of course, we've made an enemy of that goblin guy at the start now as well. The goblin guy, the sponsor, who came up to us and said, yes, I believe in you. I will give you all of this money because you're going to start winning. We haven't started winning. So he's going to come after us probably. He's going to want to break our legs because he's going to want his money back. So possibly I, as the team manager, will just run away a little bit. I'll just run away and it'll be fine. I won't run away with Lightning because she's painfully slow. If you saw at the end of that last match, she's very, very slow now. So I won't run away with her because I suspect she will slow me down. But yeah, hopefully I can escape the attentions of our goblin sponsor person and he will not rip my arms off. So there we go. That was Mortal Glory. And yeah, I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. I like the fact that it's in this fantasy world. So you get these kind of otherworldly creatures like the trolls and the whatever they were, the Dryads and the weird blue fish people, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, a bit of magic in there as well as the direct combat stuff makes it a bit interesting. And yeah, overall, very interesting and very, very enjoyable. Yeah, it's a shame we didn't get maybe to the next round. But do you know what? Yeah, that's the way it goes. The game itself says it's hard. And indeed, that has proved to be the case. Hopefully, though, you did enjoy this. If you did, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you are not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other shenanigans and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I just want to point out the danger of blasting fire into the face of somebody who has not got any kind of headgear on. Let's suppress the pants off that thing. I always knew hiding on a park bench would be no good. Oh no, it's a terrifying disc thing. The aliens shoot him with such force that he loses his hair, which is just ridiculous.